What's going on, guys? GM Bush back, and today we've got a new video about the what I would call the easiest way to make coins, no money spent. I mean, it works obviously with money spent as well, but for you no money spent players, this is really like one of the best things you can do every year on Madden to really maximize your coins. Uh, it's okay if you don't do this. You can choose not to do this, but it really does add up, and you're gonna miss out on a lot of coins. So as we get into it again, as always, guys, if you could leave a like and hit the subscribe button, if any of this information helps you out, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, let's not wait anymore. Let's get into it. So, solo battles. They are finally out for this week. It is, if you are unfamiliar with what solo battles is, it is a week by week event type thing where you play against the CPU and you play a set amount of games and you get score based on how you perform in these games. And then as you combine score, you hit certain ranks, and then these ranks give you rewards at the end. So it doesn't give you the coins after you play the game or the reward after you play the game, but it gives it at the end of the week once everyone's done with their solo battle. So how does it work? So there is a featured opponent, which is someone's lineup, and it gives you a little bit of, it has what they call a battle score boost, so it gives you more points in this game than other games. Then there's an opponent select screen where you have four opponents. So Monday it comes out with the first five games, so the featured opponent and then the four other opponents. And then on Wednesday you'll get four more opponents. The featured stays the same, and then on Friday you get four more. Now, from years past, what you can do is you could play them all on Friday. Like you hop on, you play the four, then it will when you choose to update with the Wednesday opponents, it will update with the Wednesday opponents you play for more. I don't recommend doing that. Get them done throughout the week because it does take time. And there's a reason it takes time, and we'll get into that. So, first things first, when you select a game, let's say I go to play this game, always, 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 always play on legend difficulty. If you win the game, you get 21,600. Even if you do nothing, if you win the game 3-0, you get almost 22,000 points, which is incredible. Whereas on MVP, you only minimum get 13,860. That is that's 8,000 points roughly per game. You multiply that over 13 games, you're talking 100,000 score that you're missing out on. So the biggest thing is to always play on the hardest difficulty, all right? Once you do that, there are ways to accumulate more points. So essentially, at least in years past, the way it would work is every stat you accrue is going to get you something, but when you hit certain, it's like milestones. So for example, I think one of them was like 30 first downs. Maybe it was 25. If you get either 25 or 30 first downs, you'll hit like that milestone, and it will give you a huge chunk of points for doing so. Another one was, I think, 400 passing yards. Another one might be, I think, 150 rushing yards. These numbers, they're slightly different, I believe, every year. We'll have to see if it changes, but I think it's probably going to be the same. And again, I don't remember them off the top of my head. There will be some about scoring so many points, maybe interceptions and fumbles. And every time you hit these milestones, and I don't know the number off the top of my head. I don't even know if this is a known number. It might be, it might not be. If you get that, let's say 30 first downs, it might net you an extra 1,000 points. So you do this in every game, and you accumulate all these milestones, and you build up a ton of points. I think the typical like maximum you could get is around like it's either 26 or 28,000 points. But we don't need to worry about the maximums right now, especially if you're new to solo battles. The biggest thing you need to worry about is just beating the game on, or beating each individual team on the hardest difficulty. Again, 21,600 for each opponent, and then for the special opponent, it's 22,000. So if we figure it's about 22K per game over 13 games, you're talking, 280,000 score minimum. Again, if you hit 280,000 score, we look here, guess what? You've reached legend difficulty, which is the highest, or the legend tier, which is the highest tier you can make without being in the top 100. So if this is your first time especially, focus on not hitting top 100, but just simply hitting the highest rank you can get. Now, what are the rewards for doing solo battles? So if you score 0 points, you of course get nothing. If you hit 5,000 points, you'll get 1,000 coins in a Hail Mary pack, which a Hail Mary pack is just a bunch of silvers with the potential to be more, maybe one guaranteed gold, but it does change. I did hear that these packs, by the way, did change this year from somewhere, so we'll see on that, but I heard that there's no longer a quick sell option on the better packs, but we'll get into that. Rookie, you get 5,500 coins and one Hail Mary pack. On Pro, you get 11,500 coins and one Hail Mary pack. Veteran, 18,000, one Hail Mary. If you reach Star, you'll get 26K in a Hail Mary. All Star will get you 37,500, two Hail Marys, and a midfield. MVP gets you 43,000, two Hail Marys, a midfield, and a red zone. And then if you just hit Legend, again, which just requires you to beat it each solo every week, so 13 solos a week, you're going to get 59,500 coins. You're going to get two Hail Marys, two midfields, and two red zones. Now, in the past, now again, I heard that this was changed, so we'll have to see. Red zone packs would give you, it's essentially like an elite pack, an elite player pack, so like one guaranteed elite. However, there was a 25K quick sell that you could take. I believe they've removed the quick sell option. So instead of, you used to be able to choose, do I want the pack or 25K? Do I want the pack or 25K? I believe they have changed that. I believe they have removed that. I believe it is just the pack now, though I could be wrong. But even if you're getting 60K and then 6 packs with 2 guaranteed elites, you're probably guaranteeing yourself 80 to 100K, especially early on in the year, which is really incredible to just make a free 100K every week. You know, you get lucky, maybe you get like a good pull, like you never know, you could make more. Then once you get used to solo battles, once you figure out how to really cheese the system, we'll say, you were talking top 100, 76 to 100th rank, get 125K, 2 Hail Marys, 2 midfields, 2 red zones, and 3 touchdown packs. Now again, in past years, they did change the touchdown pack last year, but it used to always have as well a 65K quick sell option. Again, I believe I heard they removed that. But if that is not removed, if you hit rank 100, 65K for 3 touchdown packs is 180K roughly, plus your 125. You're making guaranteed 300K. And then as you get up here, you get an extra touchdown pack. You get an extra 70K if you make it in top 50. Here you get an 84 plus overall player, guaranteed. Here it goes up another 70K if you're in the top 10. And then if you reach number 1 rank, you get 335,000 coins, 2 Hail Marys, 2 midfields, 2 red zones, 4 touchdowns, and an 88 plus overall player. If you figure you get the cheapest 88, if you were to get rank 1, now again, there's only one person who's going to do this every week, but I just want to speculate here. If you were to do this on the first week, that 88 is guaranteed to be minimum 100K. So let's say it's 100K. If the quick sells are in, even if the quick sells aren't in the pack, you're getting 450K just in coins. But then you have 4 touchdown packs, 2 red zones, 2 Hail Marys, 2 midfields. You're probably going to make 600K minimum for first rank. And that's, again, the minimum. Now, again, if you're new to solo battles, I don't recommend you push for rank 100. It can be a little difficult to do. I personally have never done rank 100. I honestly haven't really pushed for it either. But if you push for legend and you just beat every solo on the hardest difficulty, you're going to be making, if you figure you do this from the start of Madden until even just the end of this year, like New Year's and all that, you're talking probably over 1 million coins made just for playing some solos. I mean, you figure it's probably 12 to 15 weeks till the end of the year. Even 12 times 60, you've got 720K plus all the packs. So it's a really great way to make coins. I know it's not necessarily the most efficient in terms of like if you could go snipe or flip cards or whatever or invest, maybe that doesn't take as much time. But for doing something as easy as solos, it doesn't require skill. It doesn't require getting lucky to snag the snipe before someone else does. All it requires you to do is play the game and play it on the hardest difficulty, which if you know Madden and you've played Madden long enough, you know how easy it is to cheese solos and cheese the CPU. That's going to be it for me today, guys. I really want to stress that I do really recommend you do this if you're no money spent. Even if you get MVP, Legend, you don't need to reach top 100 for it to be worth it. But if you do hit these top tiers, it's just the extra coins, So I'm going to get started on these. That's it for me today, though, guys. I will be back tomorrow probably with a no money spent video. And yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.